It over to Spencer with the cutest thing in the studio.
Yeah, and I noticed, Karen, that you spent all your time over here when you weren't at the Green Wall. It's because dog trainer Jim Closson has a new addition to his family.
Yep.
He's representing Sit Means Sit. Thanks for coming in so early in the morning. Now, normally you've brought in Ava several times, which is a family dog of yours.
Yep.
And this is Pistol, just a little gal.
Just a little gal, brand new, 8 weeks old.
And so how big is she going to get?
Probably 55 pounds.
She's what type of dog?
She's a Belgian Malinois.
Okay, and so you were telling me they're even smarter than border collies. They're using a lot of military service.
That's right.
But she is still a puppy, and even smart dogs need the most basic training and socialization when we start out. So we're talking about just that, exactly that. How important is socialization when they're this
It's
young?
absolutely critical, especially between the ages of 6 and 16 weeks. The breeder will do a good job socializing the puppies and some other things, but when you take that puppy home at 8 or 9 weeks of age, it's absolutely critical that you expose them to new people, new situations to help build a dog that's calm and confident. You see the change when she came in just a few moments ago to right now by exposing her to all the different sounds and the cameras and the lights and the movement and everything that happens behind the scenes. But now that she's been habituated to it, she's not showing any fear reaction.
Well, and you were giving me some treats too to kind of let her nurse on a little bit, and I think she's doing better to me as well too, just knowing, hey, I'm an all right guy.
Yep.
Got some treats and all that kind of stuff. So, and that's exactly what you mean when you say socializing.
That's
Getting
right.
them to know other people, dogs, and places, basically.
Places
right?
and sounds and noises.
And probably smells, right?
That's
Would
right.
that be part of it?
Yep.
And so when we talk about, getting them around those other dogs, because they are puppies, do vaccines come in and play a role in this when you're
It does. It does.
socializing them?
No, a mistake a lot of people make is they'll say, well, I'm not going to take my dog out of the house until they're fully vaccinated. And that's usually not till 16 to 24 weeks of age. So if they don't socialize their puppy in that first 6 months of age, then you get things like juvenile onset shyness where the dog shows a fear reaction to a lot of different things. So the vaccinations are important, but the socializing, getting them out there is even more important. And you can just use a lot of caution when you're out there. Don't take them to the dog park, for example.
Okay.
A lot of people go to the dog park to socialize, but you can't control the variables at the dog park. If someone shows up with a dog that's sick and you take your new puppy there, there's a high probability your puppy could get sick. But taking them out places, controlled environments, to the friend's home.
On a walk.
Yeah, it could be on a walk in the concrete. Picking them up when you get to certain areas where you're not sure if other dogs have been there. But taking them to the kids' kindergarten classes and to their soccer games and bringing them down here to
the studio.
That's right.
Yeah, we should just have everybody bring in their new
That's
puppies.
right.
I know Karen would like that. And when you talk about the vaccinations, once they are fully vaccinated, then are the dog parks a good place to take them, you think?
Then you could go, as long as you watch the dynamics within the dog park, because unfortunately here in Idaho, no one governs those dog parks. So any Joe Schmo can bring their dog in, and if they bring a dog in that's dominant or aggressive, and your dog has a bad experience as a young dog at the dog park, that can set in motion a chain of events that affect the rest of their life. So it's very important when you go there, watch the dynamics of the dogs there. If you see a dog being a bully, it's not a good idea to take your puppy in there.
Yeah, stay away from that dog. Maybe
That's
come
right.
back a different time,
Come back
something like
different
that.
time, different day.
But you don't have to wait for those vaccines to take your dog out of the house. Just
That's
an
right.
important thing to remember. Hey, great stuff. We're going to post these tips at IdahoOnYourSide.com so you can find them. We'll link, of course, to Sit Means Sit, and you can maybe set up an appointment if you'd like with Jim. You're doing amazing things with animals,
Well, thank
Jim.
you.
Thanks so much.